I'm Bruce Prescott. I'm a retired Baptist minister. Before retiring, I served in Oklahoma in a nonprofit called Mainstream Oklahoma Baptists. We worked to preserve the Baptist legacy of equal right to religious liberty for all people and fought efforts to undermine the constitutional separation of religion and government in this country. I'm also a retired educator. I taught police science to Albuquerque Public School high school students through the Technical Vocation Institute. I taught philosophy and religion courses at Tarrant County Junior College in Texas. And I served at a time as an adjunct at University of Oklahoma. I've also taught in private schools, taught at Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary and taught at Phillips Theological Seminary here in Tulsa. One of the hallmarks of public schools in America is that they are non-discriminatory and secular in their acceptance of all students, regardless of their faith or beliefs. Oklahoma charter schools are public schools. To treat them as private schools would upend the entire educational landscape in Oklahoma. For public schools to require students to receive religious instruction, to go to chapel services and pray would violate the religious freedom of students, teachers, families, and taxpayers. The applicant to this charter school openly declares that its mission is to evangelize through its educational curriculum and instruction, and it seeks public funds to do this. If this is permitted, every religious group in the state will be seeking public funds for their own religious schools. This is a recipe for the kind of religious strife and conflict that led many of our ancestors to leave countries of their birth in search of liberty of conscience and religious freedom. Approving St. Isidore's application would introduce other problems as well. The school's application makes clear that it plans to discriminate in admissions and employment. The government should never fund discrimination. No taxpayer-funded school should be allowed to turn away teachers or students because they're of the wrong religion or are in a same-sex relationship or have a gender identity different from what was assigned to them on their birth certificate or have a disability or simply become pregnant. Oklahoma is a religiously diverse state, and public schools, including public charter schools, must be open and welcoming to all. Religious education, like houses of worship, should be funded through voluntary contributions from members. That is why I urge you to deny the application for this charter school. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Prescott. Our next speaker